wanted to take the time to do this video, right? And I want to talk about MBI. Mr. Boat Inc. Trucking, based out of Illinois. You know, sidebar, I'm noticing a lot of companies are based out of Illinois. Why is that? Like especially owner-operator companies, like carriers and shit. A lot of them are based out of Illinois. Somebody explain that to me. I'll probably post it on my Facebook, so I'll probably get an answer by the time I post this video. So, but so check this out, man. MBI Trucking. My message to MBI Trucking. I worked at MBI for 7 months. I started in March. When I came local, you know, they were the first ones who gave me a call after D-Raj and my situation fell through with Stevens, and started working with them in March, and I just left them here in October. So April, May, June, August, October. So yeah, 7-8 months, whatever. And you know, I could come up here and I could bash them. You know, I could pull a party hard and just, you know, talk cold cash shit about them as a company. But to be 100% honest with y'all, man, MBI at no point in time do I feel like they ever did me dirty. I never felt like anything was intentionally done on purpose. I just think that for me and what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish long term, playing the long game, I just think that I just wouldn't have been able to do that at MBI. I just don't. You know, I think MBI represents the type of jobs where you just go and you work for the rest of your life, or you work for the majority of your life, you know, making the same amount of money. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's commendable. You know, I come from the area, I come from the struggle where, you know, people go years without jobs. Some intentional, some non. But like, so to have a job like that and to put in 10, 15, 20 years on a job like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But again, to speak to an earlier video, that's just not how I see my story being written. I just can't see me being an employee my whole life. I just can't, man. I can't even fathom that shit. And it's a couple of people's fault. You know, it's a lot of these, you know, YouTube truckers' fault that showed me a better way of living. How dare they show me that there's more to life than clocking in every day and working the prime of my life away. How dare they show me that I can actually own some shit and invest in some shit and get to a point where I don't have to work or have to work very little. How dare they show me that shit? Damn you YouTube truckers for trying to show me a better way to live life, a smarter way to live life. God darn you. But anyway, so like MBI, man, like, don't get me wrong now. Like, let's not, you know, let's not get it twisted. There's a lot of shit that went down at MBI that I won't with, yo. All the breakdowns, you know, I had a truck transmission fall out on me. I had a PTO go out on me twice. All kinds of, like, a flat tire was just like a part of the job, man. Like, you come into work expecting your tire to go flat. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the landfill and the type of that portion of the industry that is just to be expected. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that went down internally that I just didn't agree with. You know, I wasn't a big fan on the organization of that specific terminal. But I mean, that's just simple politics that you deal with at any local job. Keyword on job, because when you go local in trucking, that's what you do. You turn your lifestyle, you turn your career back into a job. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is a job. Like, and I'm telling you from experience. Like, for anybody who's local and trying to say that it's a lifestyle and it's just this, nah, that shit is 1,000% a job. You make good money, you can take care of your family, live a good average life, but that shit is a job, 1,000%. You know what I mean? Like, just like talking to some of the guys, because see, even when I went to MBI, it was always in the back of my head like, yo, this is temporary. This is not a long term. And let me explain this, because I seen somebody put in one of my comments saying that everything he says is temporary. Until I own the truck that I'm in, or have some type of ownership in it, everything is temporary. So if I leave this job and go to another job and 6 other jobs, it's temporary. Because again, the goal is ownership. My path just looks a little bit crazy right now because I'm just trying to figure out. See, my thing is like, you guys are watching my life journey. This ain't just trucking for me. You're watching the maturation process of Jay as a whole. It ain't too many other YouTubers putting themselves out there like I put myself out there. Some say I shouldn't, and that I'm, that's stupid. But it is what it is. It's just what I do, man. I don't mind bleeding on the table for other people to see my mistakes and learn from me. If somebody watch my video and be like, yo, that nigga dumb as a motherfucker, I ain't gonna never do nothing he do, and they end up successful because of that, hey, I done did my damn job. Well, you know what I'm saying? Fools learn from their own mistakes. Wise man learn from the mistakes of others. So if you learning from my mistakes, I'm still doing my job to help the next man. So what the problem is? I ain't mad. Why you mad in the comment section with your bitch ass? But anyways, so yeah, man, you know what I mean? I appreciate MBI. They definitely have enhanced my trucking IQ, especially as far as maintenance goes. As you saw in the other video, I changed my light bulb. Some people looking at me like I felt like I changed the transmission. You damn right I felt like I changed the transmission. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, the mega carriers didn't teach me none of that bullshit. Abilene, Swift, Trans Am, CRST, all them mega carriers, they ain't teach me none of that shit. I'd have been sitting on the side of the road waiting for 2 hours for a nigga to come change a light bulb in 5 minutes. Or I'd have drove, 100-something miles with one headlight just to get to the Loves for them to do that shit for $300. So you damn right I'm proud of that shit. You fucking right. I'm super proud of that. But anyways, so yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely feel like my trucking IQ, like the way I approach my pre-trips and just the overall maintenance of my truck has been improved because of my experience at MBI. The way that I carry, the way I drive my truck has improved because of MBI. And most importantly, my mindset. Because now that before I went to MBI, I only fantasized how I imagined being a local truck driver, local company truck driver would be. I never really had hardcore evidence. I dabbled in it with the port, but the port is just a whole nother animal, especially back then because we was on paper logs, so that didn't count because we was doing some yippee-ki-yay, you know what I'm saying, cowboy shit. So I can't even count that. But to actually see what it's like to have a local job where you don't travel outside of a 100-mile radius, go to work every day, go home every night. Now that I have had a taste of it, I can now say that is not the local that I'm looking for. That is not the local life that I thought it was going to be. That was closer to working for Walmart distribution than it was to being a truck driver to me. Not that there's anything wrong with working at Walmart distribution, but I didn't get my CDL for a job. I got this shit for a lifestyle change. And I was not getting that at MBI because I just fell back into the life that I felt like I was doing previously. Before I got my CDL and went OTR, I was just doing it with more money. That's it. I just was able to have nicer things. And again, that has nothing to do with MBI. That is 100% dealing with me. So again, that's why I'm not blaming MBI, but I'm just saying for me, I know I can't be in that situation right now because I would fall back into that shit. I am not mature enough with my money. I am not mature enough. I'm not responsible enough to be home that frequently. frequently with that amount of money and still be able to move forward as productively as productively I would as an OTR driver. So when you see me doing these job hops, man, it's more so it's me. It's not the companies. The only company I wouldn't recommend anybody going to that I've left is Trans Am, because that's the one company I felt like, yo, I just couldn't live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't eat. But like, you know, I guess Party Hard would say Abilene, but when I left Abilene and I didn't no longer agreed with Abilene, I didn't feel like at the time that was because of Abilene. I felt like it was because of me. Other people's experiences may be different, where they feel like Abilene screwed them over. But for me, it was more so I was a lazy driver at Abilene. Abilene didn't do me, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, dirty, like they've done other drivers, i.e. Party Hard. So me and him, we have left that company, but our reasons were different. So I say all that to say, man, MBI, I appreciate you. I know y'all watch my videos. Even though you say you don't, you can tell me, especially my terminal manager, Alan, shout out to you. You was asking me to shout you out the whole time I was there, and I never did it, so I'm going to shout you out now. I appreciate you for trying to take a mentorship road to me and letting me slide on a couple of things, you know, coming in late a couple times. Hey, I appreciate you, big homie, because I had to get adjusted to that early morning shit every day. I appreciate that. To all the older guys there that showed me the ropes, hey man, I appreciate it. I really do. You guys taught me a lot. You showed me a lot, and now hopefully I will be able to take the things that you showed me and use it to be way more successful on the road than I've ever done. I feel like because of MBI, I will be so much better as a truck driver. Not a steering wheel holder, but a truck driver going forward. I really believe that. So it wasn't, I don't feel like it was a wasted 7 months, because I did get something out of it. I got a lot out of it. So, you know, that's what it is, man. That's just what it is, man. I had to get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, people, it's this rumor going around. I seen people think I got fired. I 100% didn't get fired. I could give you guys a copy of the 2-week notice. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out a way to post the 2 weeks notice. I might put it as the not the screensaver, but like, I'm gonna put it on the title of this video. The title of the video is gonna be my 2 weeks notice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Since everybody think I got fired and shit, like, come on, man. Y'all niggas will find anything to talk about. Y'all a bunch of females, Lord have mercy. But anyways, I ain't gonna let that go left. So as always, man, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking. I check y'all next video.